trunks, they ever ready. Assault and battery, if you scared, you never ready.
Okay, today's video is going to be on the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match for the briefcase for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seems weird, Dolph Ziggler really just cashed in a few months ago, and here we are already at the July pay-per-view Money in the Bank. He had that title for a very, very long time. You got Wade Barrett, Antonio Cesaro, Damian Sandow, Cody Rhodes, Fandango, Jack Swagger, and Dean Ambrose. This one has, like the other Raw Money in the Bank, has 7 participants, and really shows you how deep the talent pool really is in the WWE, where you have guys like Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes who really haven't done anything to deserve any sort of championship match at all, let alone an opportunity to become the World Heavyweight Champion. It just shows over the years that, pretty much trying to build up new stars has kind of failed, and what they do succeed in kind of crumbles down pretty quickly. Take the Shield, for example, where these guys were winning matches left and right, beating John Cena, Sheamus, and Ryback in like 6-man tag matches, and now are pretty much trading wins with Christian and the Usos. So it just shows you how far the Shield was and has become. But for me, I think this match is a lot more difficult to predict than the All-Star Money in the Bank ladder match. But then again, there are guys such as Rhodes, Sandow, and Swagger, and Fandango for that. Actually, I think Swagger has that very, 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 very slight chance, but pretty much no chance at all. There's 4 guys on here that I can't really see winning at all, being the Rhodes Scholars, Fandango, and then Swagger, which leaves the door open for Cesaro, Wade Barrett, or Dean Ambrose. But really, when you cut it down, I think it's pretty much down to Cesaro or Wade Barrett. I remember at the end of 2012, people were making their predictions for 2013, and even on The Observer, 90% of what people were saying had to do with Antonio Cesaro winning the Money in the Bank ladder match, cashing it in, and becoming world champion by the end of 2013. And I can't go back on my prediction. That was one of my predictions, and I think that's what's going to happen. I think WWE realizes what they have with Cesaro. They have a big 6'3", however tall he is. He's a big, tall guy. He's strong as hell. He can speak 5 different languages. He's great in the ring. He's definitely the total package. And the only thing that's really holding me back from choosing, the only thing that could hold him back from actually winning is that he'd just been repackaged and sent off with Zeb Coulter, who is kind of associated with Jack Swagger. But when you put them together as a tag team, I think that might be the direction Cesaro's in right now. But I really hope that, he kind of has that briefcase just as an insurance policy. It could even lead to a Jack Swagger face turn also. But I posted on Twitter what you guys think. So I'm just going to read a few of them now. X Noah LA Conco X Wade Barrett, because he's been in WWE for so long and it's about time he won a world title. And you got another one. This is from Sean BKN27, who says, I think Barrett will win. He just dropped the IC title. And then Britton Harrison, Britton95. Wade Barrett, he's shown that he's comfortable in a world title feud, and I believe he's ready for greatness. And this guy, Hardy457, said Dean Ambrose, because wherever there's one Shield member, the other 2 are not far behind. Which, opens kind of true. I'm sure you'll have a Shield run-in somehow, some way, and I would love to build the drama somehow in the match. And let's see what other people are saying. CJ Punk says Cody Rhodes, he is the only one who can really benefit from it in the long run. Kind of disagree there. I think Cody Rhodes is kind of that guy who people have such high hopes for, but really is not going to be much at all. Just like a Christian, I think. But, the guy who's kind of people can see in the world title picture, but in the long run, I don't think the company can put that much faith inside of a guy like Cody Rhodes. And, but yeah, it seems like a lot of people on, this guy said Cody, also Matt Ranger fan 711. Cody, he's over with the crowd. Age-wise, since he's going into the prime of his career, could be the push of a lifetime for him. So, I think a lot of people, a lot of fans are thinking long-term when it comes to WWE, but You know, if you've been watching WWE at all, you'd realize that long-term planning is the last on their mind. They do now and current, and they just roll along as the time goes by. So I can't see them really thinking long-term plans. I'm thinking Wade Barrett's a pretty good choice if you guys really want to make a bold prediction. I think Antonio Cesaro is that guy who could kind of pull it out of the hat, and I think it's been said for a long time that Cesaro deserves that big push. He's been repackaged. I don't think the company's dropped the ball with him just yet. And I hope that Money in the Bank, he gets what he deserves, and that's a world title opportunity. So that's my prediction. My money is on Antonio Cesaro. Leave your thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next video.